Hi there, my name is Bert. Welcome to the channel. This is my first video that I've put on YouTube, so bear with me if it doesn't seem very professional or that sort of thing. So I'll just jump straight into it. I was watching YouTube the other day and I stumbled across a clip uploaded by a guy in England. His channel's called Kirky Talks, and he's basically just talking about um, his take on life and the sort of struggles that he's encountering at the moment. And I found that it really resonated with me, and I thought, you know, these sort of topics aren't getting discussed much in the media or on social media at all. And I thought, it sort of validated my life a bit, because I realised that I'm not the only one. There's other people out there in the same sorts of situation, and so I'd just like to give a big shout out to him, because his clips that I've been watching recently is what's inspired me to do this channel as well. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 42. I've been living in France for the past 20 years, roughly. The last 15 years I've been working for one of the major supermarket chains in France, on the logistics side of things, in a cold storage warehouse, moving boxes from A to B, basically, for a little bit more than minimum wage. If I said I was on minimum wage, I'd be a lie. I'm probably earn about 200 or 300 euros more than that. But I just wanted to have a bit of a rant or a sort of vent, because recently life's been getting really tough here in France. The same as it is in England or anywhere in the world at the moment. Cost of living, it's just going absolutely mental at the moment, with regards to everything, be it food prices, petrol, taxes. I mean, I'll give you a quick rundown. I think we're paying about 1,300 euros a month rent. Electric's about 250 euros a month. Water's probably about 150 to 180. My council tax here in France is 1,800 euros a year. So that's like a month's salary is just gone on paying for street lights and having your bins taken out. And I just sort of think, where's it all going to end? Every month, myself and just about everybody I know is going into their overdraft, and it's just getting really tough to make ends meet at the moment. We've got me and my partner. We've got three small kids. Um, Christmas is a nightmare. Birthdays are a struggle. We're just caning money all the time. No savings. So if we get a big bill that comes through, like say your car breaks down, you're sort of fucked, and you get to the point where you're gonna have to start asking family or friends for money and that sort of shit, and it's just ridiculous. We're in our 40s. Life shouldn't have to be this hard. But the way that it's going, I can't really see it getting any better. When you look at the state of the governments and the people that we're voting into power, they couldn't give a shit about the average working class people. There's no help. I think people on our sort of wage, we're probably taxed the most. So yeah, it's just like trying to find a solution to it is getting really tricky. It has a massive impact on your mental health, on your relationships. Yeah, it just gets a bit depressing. So to be able to have a little YouTube channel and share this with people is a good thing. I think that's a sort of positive. I mean, it's not all doom and gloom. I mean, there's always someone worse off than yourself. Um, we've got everything we need basically, but the quality of life I'd say is going downhill. Uh, it's like I said, it's not easy. Um, there's got to be a solution to it somehow. So yeah, basically, my personal situation, I've been signed off work since April last year, with depression and anxiety, that sort of thing. Mainly down to partly because of work, everything was just going to shit at work, and um, a few years, or 3 years ago, I lost my dad to cancer. He had like a sort of 2-3 year battle with liver cancer, so that had a massive impact um, on my general outlook on life. Still haven't really got over it. I don't think I ever will. I was so close to him. Miss him every day. Um, and because my parents were living here in France next door to me. Um, and when my dad died, um, my mum was a bit of a mess, so I was sort of looking after her for about a year. And her mental health took such a nosedive that she was sort of, pretty much borderline suicidal. So collectively, we made the decision that it'd be better for her to move back to the UK to be closer to her daughters, and she's got more of a circle of friends over there than she has over here. So she's much better off in a much better place. But since she's gone back to the UK, I don't know. I just sort of, because I didn't have her to look after anymore, I felt just really sort of alone. Even though I've got my girlfriend and 3 kids. Um, I don't know. It's sort of like it was only then that I started to properly grieve for my dad and go through the whole grief process and stuff. So it's like a sort of suspended grief type thing that I'm sort of going through at the moment, and at the same time, everything was just going to shit at work. Um, Being English in France isn't easy. It's an inherently a very racist country. I mean, I work in a warehouse with 200 odd people, and there's probably only about 2 or 3 black guys in there, which is completely ridiculous because there is a massive black community, Muslim community in France, but the company that I work for only wants to sort of hire white people, which is pretty sad. And I've been working there for 15 years, and you try and work your way up, but that'll never happen because you're not French. So it's pretty demoralising, and yeah, just sort of getting sort of bullied a bit for on that sort of side of things. So that gets you down. But yeah, like I said, I've been off work for nearly a year now. Um, Hopefully, well, on the way to getting sort of the equivalent of being made redundant, because I've done my time there. I've knackered my elbows, my shoulders are completely fucked. The tendons are just destroyed from lifting too much stuff. So hopefully in a couple of months I'll get a decision from the Social Security regarding my work-related injuries that I've declared. So there is a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. I'll, hopefully be able to go and do something else. I'm not sure what that'll be yet. Need to weigh up my options. But yeah, it's stressful when you've got bills to pay and it's just never ending. And you can't save money here. I mean, it's the same as in England. Everywhere in Europe's the same. I think probably the whole world over. Same in America. People can't save any money anymore. If you're on a bog standard wage, it's just really tough. So yeah, basically that's the deal. But yeah, Also, since like COVID as well, I think it was just a massive scandal and an excuse to bump the price up on life. It's pretty tragic. People's social skills have gone down the pan as well since then. People are less. People communicate less. Everyone's just all about themselves, wrapped up in their own world a lot more than they were before. Um, a lot more antisocial, I find, which is sad, really. It's sad the way that life's gone like that. So yeah, basically, just wanted to get that off my chest. It's cheaper than going to see a psychologist at €60 for a half hour. Um, I hope this resonates with anyone else that's watching, because, like I said, there's little or nothing, no one talking about this on the news or social media, um, which is a shame. I think it should get a lot more traction. I mean, there's a lot of problems that need to be addressed that are, for me, more important than the war in Ukraine and all that sort of crap, and Donald Trump and Elon Musk. All that's just a massive distraction from what's really going on in the world, and that is that everyone is struggling massively. We're living paycheck to paycheck. You know, where does it end? It's got to get better at some point, but it's hard to see. It's hard to see the solution. It's hard to figure that one out. But I'm trying my best. Trying my best to deal with depression and anxiety and all that sort of stuff. So I'll keep uploading videos as we go. Um, so yeah, just wanted to have a quick chat about that. It's not an attention-seeking video or a poor me video. I just thought that other people are probably in the same boat. I know there's a lot of other people in the same boat, and these sort of things should be discussed. So leave a comment, positive or negative, and we'll have a chat. So take care of yourselves. Try and have a good day. Um, enjoy the weather, which is pretty crap at the moment. But yeah, nature. Go for a walk. Try not to stay in the house too much. If you're like me, it pays to get outside and get some fresh air and a bit of exercise, even when you're depressed and going through a bit of a shit time. So let me know what you think, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.